Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I'm our banner pilot, and we're back with some more Halo. Sorry about yesterday. Just got a little lazy again. Actually, no, honestly, I kind of just forgot about yesterday. I woke up and I was like, man, I'm really tired. And then, yeah, I just kind of forgot about, you know, doing the video and stuff. So, here I am today. I'm gonna do two of them. It's a little late, but I think I can make progress. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and resume. I need to make sure that's turned down. I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Yeah, my allergies kicked in like Friday, and oh, I guess I should reset this just so you guys get context to everything. I'll tell you more about my allergies in a little bit. This is right after the last level, obviously. We're gonna go meet up with our other Spartan buddies who've been, just doing their job out here. Same city, it's New Alexandria. Only difference here is we're going into more of the bigger city portions, I guess. And the only way to traverse this area is by flying. So we're gonna make a lot of use out of the Falcons. And the cool thing about these Falcons is they actually have guns that you can use as the flyer or the pilot. Unlike the other ones, these ones are like super special. I was gonna show something else off, but I could honestly, I'm doing this a bit late. It'd be crazy to try and find somebody to help me out with that now.
Your report will have to wait, Lieutenant. The company is jamming all comms to command. Cat needs your help running the counter on it. It's good to have you back. Sorry I came alone. Make me proud.
Okay. Anyway, we're back on Heroic. I'm not doing Legendary for the rest of these games. I think I mentioned that last time. I gotta remember how to work these. Oh, okay. So hold the left, bring it up. There's a way to lock. Yeah, here we go. Control locks the altitude. Sorry, I forgot my roommate was going to be leaving at this time. Now things should be good. Anyway, what they're having us do right now is just clear rooftops. And then, well, actually, there's some areas where you have to clear rooftops. But it looks like they're just kind of shoehorning us in over here. That's the cool thing about this level. It's not always, like... You don't always do it in the exact same way. Sometimes they'll make you do an objective one way, or before another, or something like that. There can always be like a side objective that pops up. So it's kind of neat that way. I do like that flexibility. Because you don't have to go on just a dedicated sequence of events. Now, I don't have to kill these Banshees here, but I'm going to do it anyway just to be safe. Even though I think more of them spawn in. I'm just kind of being careful here. Yeah, there's multiple ones. One thing you do want to take care of, though, are the guys down here. These guys will tear you to pieces. Case in point, that turret right there. Should have killed him way earlier. But no biggie. So, you're not quite done once the main platform's done. There's more guys in here that you'll have to take care of. I recommend just staying in this, maybe locking your altitude here, and just kind of shooting everything that you can lay eyes on. That's what I recommend anyway. Some people say it just takes too long, but this thing has like a massive amount of firepower, so I feel a little more comfortable just sitting here and taking out everything from here. Even though I'm probably not killing anything at the moment, I'll see my points going up. But it definitely does help in some of the lower difficulties. And even on Legendary, I find it to be kind of helpful too. Oh, right. Not Halo 5. Keep thinking I can grab on stuff. Also keep... Yeah, I'm like stuck in Halo 5 for some reason. Keep thinking certain buttons do things. You know, I just realized something. You know, with the releases of these games, oh, that was bad, but that was entirely my fault. I can't even get mad at that. As I was saying, like I realized that you know, it's probably a good thing that I'm doing, or that I've decided to stick to these online. That way there can be a little bit more time between Halo games. Because right now, Halo isn't entirely released on PC at the moment. So this will be the last Halo game that I do until ODST comes out on PC. Technically, I could play it on 360, which I kind of prefer in a way. It's cool on here too, but like, well, on the Xbox version of this game anyway. Xbox One version. The only problem is it doesn't have Firefight in it. That's one thing I really hope they reintroduce with this PC release, because Firefight was such a big deal in that game. That's the one reason I do enjoy that game. I really could care less about the story of the game, but the firefight, oh my gosh. That part of the game was phenomenal. Hands down. Reach's firefight is pretty much the same thing, except you have, you know, the abilities of Spartans. I feel like firefight in Halo 3 ODST was like... I felt like it was a little more streamlined. So, before I continue with that. So the strat here, I'm actually doing something a little risky. I'm actually not going to stick around and kill all the bad guys that are going to come out here. But here's our objective for each area that we go to. We are supposed to deactivate these little modules here. They jam signals. Now, this particular area, I'm going to activate it, and I'm going to get the heck out of here. Because once you deactivate it, a butt ton of drones come down. And while you can kill them all and stuff, and it's kind of recommended that you do on certain difficulties, I'm not going to do that because I'm fast, and if this were on Legendary, this would be exactly how I'd do it. Except, it'll be a much harder time, because they're fast. Like, super fast. There, you know, you only saw like maybe 4 of them. On Legendary, there's like 30 of them. And they, you know, they're always right on top of you. And their firing rate is like twice as bad. This is Heroic, right? Yeah. So, if you want an easier time, I recommend playing on Heroic. There's no shame in it. It's still better than, or it's still a little bit harder than normal. And I've beaten Halo Reach on Legendary before, so I don't really have anything too crazy to prove. I do need to beat it on here at some point, but, you know, honestly, for gameplay purposes, by the way, the shaking is a building falling down somewhere. Just not sure where. But, you know, I'll get to beating this on here on Legendary at some point. But for video and stuff, like on YouTube, no. I'm not even gonna try that because that would just be, that's way too much pressure. And when I'm trying to do something serious, like I get so agitated and stuff. It's not even funny. I mean, I don't break controllers or anything like that, but you can tell when I'm like, okay, this isn't fun anymore. And that's not what I want to show off on here. I'd much prefer. Oh, we got a checkpoint. I'd much prefer just to have a good time with the game and stuff. They want us to defend this guy. I've never had this objective before, by the way. So all you're really doing is making sure that, you know, turrets aren't going to shoot him down or something like that. I don't know where he's going, though. I don't think he can get shot down anyway, so I think we're okay. But just in case, keep an eye out for these guys. You know, they go down with relative ease. That building right there is going to be our next drop zone. And that's the club. I love that place. There's a cool little Easter egg that you can do if you're good enough at it. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show it off because I don't remember how to do it. But I think if you have 2 players, you can change the music that's playing in the club, and you can also make all the AIs dance and stuff. It's pretty freaking sweet. Alright, where are you going, man? I'm pretty sure we were already here. Oh, okay. You can shoot down the phantoms and stuff. They're not invincible. The only invincible dropships you'll see in this game are spirits. And they don't show up very often, so. This guy shouldn't take too much longer, I think. He should be. Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, that's taking a while. Anyway, they're gonna drop down and they're gonna do their little thing. Whatever that is, anyway. Oh, they're just picking up these guys.
Stand by, team. One of our troopers squad went silent after the hospital got hit. I'll mark the location. Complete their mission and take out the piano.
Dude, does that mean we get to go to the, Oh no, we don't get to go to the club yet. I want to go to the club. That's like the best part of the game. It's also just a pretty looking part of the game. Honestly, I feel kind of the same way about this game as I do with Halo 2 for the original Xbox. I think it's very dull. It's not very colorful, and I get why. It's supposed to invoke like a sense of dread and like, I don't know, it's supposed to be melancholic and stuff. I get that, but like, yeah, I'm sorry, I just don't like dull looking games like this. For Halo games, I'll say that. I do like dull colored games. Like, heck, I'm probably the only person in the world that thinks that Twilight Princess is like, you know, fire. Well, actually, I can't say that. I'm sure there's a lot of fans of Twilight Princess, but yeah, I hold that game in such high regard compared to a lot of people. And most of the complaints are from what's it called? The art direction, or not the art direction, but the color scheme and just some of the design choices. The design choices I give full merit to. I think those definitely could have been better. But I don't know. Maybe it's because it's the first Zelda game I ever played and beaten. But I still think that Twilight Princess is just a much better structured game in terms of story. It's a prettier game in my opinion. Oh, we shot his little hat off. Didn't realize how weak they were. So take him out before you go down, because there are some Covenant down here that are going to have shields if he's still alive. Nothing too crazy. definitely going to be more close quarters combat in this particular part of the level. This isn't so bad. It's the next area that's going to be a little claustrophobic. Because they actually remember that elites are a thing in this game, and they bring those guys in not too much later. How do I get down there? Without the obvious jump down. Should be like a... Oh, there it is. Or not. That's weird. That would lead to the stairway to get down there. Oh, his gas pack hurt me. I didn't even know you could do that. We'll go back down here. Kill these guys. Again, not too hard right now. It will get harder though. Just kind of remember to use your grenades on grunts and stuff. Try to get more than one if you can. Some brutes over here. Just be careful. He's got a precision weapon. That'll really make you have a bad day. Remember to shoot his hat off and then just shoot him in the head. Easiest way to take care of him. On Legendary, I don't recommend jumping down like that, but since we've taken out so many of these guys on Heroic, I'm gonna say that's okay. Okay, don't run blindly in there. Otherwise you're hosed. Oh yeah, just like I am. Goodness. They're just so bullet spongy, man. Oh, he wasn't. So, as far as I'm aware, I think there are Marines at the end of this hallway here. That'll kind of help you out. That's kind of what they're aiming for right now, I think. Just be careful in this area, especially for the needle or the needle rifle guys. Those are the only like priority targets you should be focusing on. Everything else, they're not too bad. Oh, there's an engineer in here too. Oh, and he's well hidden too. Oh, okay. That wasn't so bad. But yeah, you see a couple little Marine guys up ahead. Just take your time, don't rush, because they will take you down pretty fast. Like this guy. Don't kill me. Boom. Alright. Enemy number 1. Number 2 is gone. Thought he was the needler guy. Apparently not. I am going to pick up his needle rifle though. Oof. I kind of want to pick up one of these. Yeah, well, no, we'll stick with the sprint. I'm hoping that there's a health kit. Here we go. So once that's activated, just start going forward. Otherwise, you're going to get boxed in. They should be sending in elites at this point, so keep that in mind. There are jetpack elites too, so keep that in mind. Big time, because they can sneak up on you like nobody's business. They are a little bit easier to kill than the brutes though, so there's that. But they dodge your attacks a lot more with the needle rifle, so you know. If you have DMR ammo, I recommend you use that instead. But you know, take what you can. I mean, needle rifle's not a bad weapon. It's just it's a lot harder to kill things with it when they're shielded, because every time you shoot one, they treat it like it's a grenade. Because essentially, if you get 2 needle shots into like an unshielded enemy, it pretty much is a grenade. A miniature grenade, personal pan grenade, if you will. Oh, there is a big guy in here. And skirmishers. Those should be... Oh, that's not good. I need more needle rifle ammo. Because this gun isn't going to cut it. Not many precision weapons, are there? I guess I can use this. Yeah, this will work. I didn't think I would have ammo. Kind of scour around for grenades too. I do it just in case. There we go. Pick up more ammo. Guess I'm not full of assault rifle ammo. I think it goes up to 288 in this one. Well, there's that guy. Ooh, he saw us. Oh, that looked like it could have made it, man. Well, that's better than nothing. Don't let him mighty boot you. Or whack you over the head. Goodness. Honestly, we're making pretty good time on this level. This isn't a very long level, it just looks long. Because there is a lot of map in this. But really, you don't have a whole lot to do. In fact, I think we're pretty much at the last part once we get out of here. Because we just gotta go to one more building and disable another one of those generators. It will be the club this time, and while I love the club, it is going to be a little more of a challenge, just considering what kind of challenge we're going against up here, because they're going to be introducing hunters in there. Oh, there's a space elevator out there. Yeah, we're going to be doing another defense mission. That's probably what makes this mission feel so long. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that was going on. I mean, I know that you can see the shaking and stuff, but like I've never actually caught the moment of them like shooting something down. And every time you come out of a building, I guess the rest of the map starts to look a little more dead. Oh yeah, see, here's some hunters right here. Fortunately, we're in something that's really good at killing them, so we don't have to worry too much about it, provided we kill them in time. Whew. And then I think that's everything over here. They're probably going to make us defend them from, yeah, they're going to make us defend them from these guys. Not hard, because, again, you've got, you know, a Falcon, so... Or a Falcon with a front gun, or a nose gun. Gosh, there's an enter the gun for you right there. The nose gun shoots noses. Yeah, so the one thing I wanted to show off in this level, which I can't without another player, is that you can actually fly those around in this level. Now, for longtime Halo fans, that's amazing that they added that feature in. So, gotta kill these things. I'm not really worrying about the Banshees right now, because they're not really that big of a target. Everything here, though, can kill me. My gunners are a lot more effective at taking care of Banshees than I am. I mean, I've got the stronger gun, but my gun also has, like, pretty bad accuracy. So, for some reason, they have, like, spot-on accuracy with their stuff. Don't get too close to these jackals here. If they plasma overcharge you, it works just like in any other vehicle. It will disable your vehicle, and since you're flying over a, well, basically a bottomless pit, you will die if you fall too low. And more than likely, you will fall too low, so... Anyway, those guys out of the way, for the most part. We can go ahead and hop out of here and jump in. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, you can pick up, like, if you have your buddy, you can jump onto the back of their Falcon, and they can fly you over to the switch that's on the back of one of those skyscrapers. It might even be that one. It looks familiar enough. But if you press that button, and you go back, or you hit the button that calls in another Falcon or something like that, in case yours blows up, there's like a button that you can press, and they'll deliver you a new one. And they'll take you right back to the start of the beginning area of the game, or the beginning area of the level. Your progress is saved, so don't worry, you don't have to do the whole level over again. But they take you back there. And then if you push that button, depending on what vehicle you were flying in, or I guess any player was flying in, you can have a Pelican delivered to you if you're riding in a Falcon, or if you're riding a Ghost or a Phantom. Oh my gosh, I can't see these. If you're riding a Banshee, it will deliver a Phantom to you. So you have two choices of vehicles to fly around in and stuff. Both of which you've never been able to fly in any other Halo game before. If you ask me, that's a pretty sweet deal. That is like a really rad... that's just awesome. That's fan service right there. And I wholeheartedly applaud them for it. So be careful of these guys. There are a lot of hunters in here. Just deactivate this, and honestly, I say just get the heck out of there. These guys, you know, they're probably gonna die, but considering there's 4 of those guys, or 4 hunters in there, I'm gonna say just get out of there. You pretty much did your job. You deactivated the jammer, so... I think... No, this isn't the first level that they're introduced in. They're introduced in level 3, I think. But they're definitely stronger here. So anyway, now they're going to make us defend this building here. And then once that's done with, we've pretty much beaten the game. We're going to start off by taking out that Phantom just for points. Because, honestly, if I can get a bunch of points, that would be cool too. That, and I think it drops off more guys. So, if you take it down, you're pretty much doing yourself a favor. Yeah, look at all those points I just got. That's awesome. So what they want you to do here is they want you to take out these turrets. They're shooting on the building, making it hard for the evac teams to get out. There's a lot of Banshees here, and my guys are not doing a good job of killing them. I am happy. I haven't died yet, so that's kind of neat. Compared to that last level honestly is just a pain in the butt in general. Also, notice they aren't even shooting the building. They're just kind of like shooting around it because their guns don't reach. So essentially, those pelicans are fine as long as they don't like, as long as they don't fly too close. Anyway, that's pretty much it right there. And now we get to see one of the more controversial parts of this game that just completely ruins the fan base when you bring up Halo Reach. Well, once we land, anyway. I want to get one more point. Go down. Go down. I can't see. Whatever. I wish the field of view would be a little bit bigger for vehicles. I don't even think you get like a choice of your field of view on here for vehicle stuff. For like land stuff, totally. Anyway, I'm gonna let this play out.
Look at this place. Used to be the crown jewel. Not anymore. Hey, you made it.
It's a regular family reunion. Keep him. I gave him to you. I'll honor him my own way.
George always said he would never leave Reach.
The big man was sentimental.
He gave his life thinking he'd just save the planet. We should all be so lucky.
Sir, that true about Gauntlet Red and Echo teams assigned to civilian evac ops?
Those are senior level communiques.
I hear what I hear. Point is, why put Spartans on defensive deployments?
I need that link to SATCOM, Cat.
Chasing it. But this console's got more shrapnel in it than transceivers. You didn't answer my question.
You want to know if we're losing?
I know we're losing. I want to know if we've lost. Colonel Holland, hailing us. What's he doing on an open channel?
Let's hear it.
In the southwest quadrant of the city. Over. Sierra 259. If you are receiving, I am authorizing override of radio security protocols to link with this channel.
How long for a secure link?
Can't guarantee secure anymore.
Could Covenant trace it to us?
I could.
Noble leader, this is a priority 1 hail. If you are receiving, acknowledge immediately.
Keep it brief.
Carter here. Yes, sir.
We got movement. Multiple Covenant vehicles vacating the area. And they're in a hurry.
How often you see Covenant retreat for no reason?
Radiation flare. Big. 40 million root guns.
Just lost Holland. What's going on?
Atomic excitement scrambled the signal. 90 million now.
Source?
Airborne. Close.
How close?
That close! First glassing? Me too. Don't worry, I'm on it. Our best option is a fallout bunker on sub-level 2. 96 meters northeast. We get orders from Holland, sir?
We're being redeployed to Sword Base.
Sword? Covenant own it now!
Which is why they want us for a torch and burn op. Keep Dr. Halsey's excavation data from falling into enemy hands.
It hasn't already.
Maybe, but according to Holland, the Covenant are still hunting for something.
Where does he get off calling a demolition a priority 1?
Come on, get in!
Let's go! Come on!
Alright, I'm jumping back in here because I do want to clarify. There's some like really weird subtitles that pop up during all this that you don't hear voices to. These, I guess, were cut voices from the game. but the subtitles were left in. And I'm so glad that they left them in for the Master Chief Collection, because legit, those actually do, like, if those were kept in, that would have definitely added to the scene, I feel, because they're pretty dark if you read into them. You know, it's just a bunch of civilians trying to survive, I guess. Anyway, so I mentioned that this is a pretty controversial thing in the Halo community. How in the world did Kat die right there? There are so many fan speculations. For those of you who don't know, who are probably getting into this series, Kat is a Spartan, and Spartans have shielding. Her helmet was on, and all that. There's pretty much no reason for her to have been a one-hit kill right there. So, what is theorized to have happened is, it's possible that, this is my opinion anyway, I think when the shield, or when the glass beam, that big explosion that happened there and got them running, when that came down, I think that disabled their shields. That's like a really popular opinion. I, for one, kind of agree with it. I think that's a pretty reasonable explanation for it. But then it leaves the question, well, if, you know, the one elite up in that ship shot Kat, why didn't it shoot the other guys? Because, you know, your character, Noble Six, is standing right there. So the question remains, why does he only shoot that one Spartan? Honestly, this is probably not thought of, or this is like thought about too. There, like I said, there are so many theories on what happened there, and there's also just a lot of fans who really hate that particular part of the game. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like it either, but I'm at least willing to push back my criticism of that scene to at least, like, you know, make a reasonable judgment as to why it happened and stuff. That's literally the only reason people are so, like, crazy about it, is just the fact that nobody knows how it happened. You know, again, Spartans are supposed to have shields all the time, and unless all their shields were down, they should all be dead if that was the case. Or at least Spartan, or Noble Six should have died in that scene. I, for one, think that the elite was just so shocked that he actually killed a Spartan in that spot that he was like, oh my gosh, I actually did it. And then they just back away with like, okay, nope, I royally ticked him off and I'm probably going to get killed at this point. Then again, you know, they're Covenant, they have pride, so. But I'm willing to think that maybe it was just shock of knowing that, oh my gosh, I just killed one of these guys. I was just hoping to have a fair fight or something. Maybe they're like predators. And maybe like he realized, oh snap, I just shot an unarmed prey or whatever. They look like predators, so. Anyway, I could go on and on about that. You guys should do yourselves a favor and, you know, I guess put together your own theory or whatever. Bungie hasn't even declared like an official statement for it. And I say Bungie because 343 Industries didn't make this game. They helped make it. But this was kind of that transitionary time where it was Bungie passing on the torch, or the Halo torch, over to 343. Technically, this is not a completely Bungie game. The last, like, full-on Bungie game for Halo was... Honestly, I think it was Halo 3 ODST. It was either that or it was Halo Wars. But then after that, they had to pump this game out. And that was pretty much their last involvement with it. After that, it would go on to Destiny. So, there's a lot of things that you can nitpick about this game. And I don't blame you if you are not a big fan of it. I, for one, still think it's a pretty fun one. But I have more memories just because I enjoyed the customization options of, you know, the armor. I felt like there was something to work toward other than just beating the campaign. which is something that I feel Halo definitely needs at times. That being said, I'm not really happy with how Halo 5 handled it. It shouldn't be just it shouldn't be a random unlock, I feel. You should know when to expect to unlock something. That way you work toward it and stuff. So, but that's it, considering if you're even into cosmetic stuff. But anyway, I'm going way too long. I need to move on to the next video. So, with that being said, tomorrow, or the next time we get back to this, we'll be doing the next mission, the package. Things are really going to heat up after this point. So, yeah. Anyway, you guys have a fantastic day, night, wherever you may be. Stay safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, behave. I sound like a dad saying that. You guys have a good night.